as you can see, this one we have purchased Ronaldo, so I'm going to be doing a player review on him. We're just doing some packs at first. So yeah, these are just some packs that I got, and I just picked out some of the pulls. They weren't great, but yeah, just to start the video, I'd really like your help with advice on what to do. For the next video, I was thinking a draft video, but I'll probably get smashed. But it might be fun. So let me know what you think. If you've got any other ideas, let me know, and I can work on those as well. I also wanted to talk about what everyone's calling EA Gate. So EA, if you haven't seen already, which you probably have, some of their employees have been given players putting moments cards and team of the years on people's accounts for cash. So that's pretty crazy. Luckily, I've never put money into the game. I used to buy coins a few years ago off some of the, those dodgy sites. They always turned out okay. I never lost anything, so that was pretty good. But yeah, it's pretty sketchy that EA employees have been doing that, and they're so expensive as well. Like, I think they were like 1,700 Australian dollars or 1,000 pound or euros, which is pretty nuts. But it's obviously better value than trying to pack them, which is damn near impossible, by some of them being not even on the market. And it looks pretty, the evidence is pretty looming, so it's pretty clear that has been going on. I don't think anything's going to happen from it. I don't think EA is even going to say anything, although they did do a response on the BBC, which makes me think that they're actually taking it a bit more seriously. Maybe just because the BBC asked them about it, so who knows, but it's pretty big. I wonder if they'll do anything. I would also like your guys' opinion on what to do. I've got a lot of fodder, basically, and I'm not sure whether to try and craft Balak or Nedved, or just wait till next week and see if there's anything else. So let me know in the comments what you guys think would be best. Balak's really expensive, and you'll see my team at the end of the video because someone asked for a video on asked for like a team review or team, show my team. So you will see that at the end of the video. So yeah, I'm not sure whether to get Balak. He seems really expensive, and if I was going to go for someone that expensive, I'm just considering whether to get Nedved, who would also kind of fit in my team. So let me know whether I should hold out Nedved or Balak. Balak would still cost me quite a bit, and I would still need to probably save up and get some decent pulls. Sorry, I've had a bit of a cold this week, which is why I've left it a little bit later, so I'm a bit more recovered, but I've still got a bit of a cough and a sniffle. Okay, so as you'll see in a minute, I'll wait till these packs have gone through actually. What are your guys' thoughts on the whole EA thing? Do you guys put points into the game? Because if you've put points onto the game and then you get nothing, and then a lot of people spend over 1,000 euros on the game in a year, and you'll never hit anything as big as Ronaldo. you can see we purchased him as well. If you could put RIP in the comments, because I purchased him at like nearly 1 million coins after selling all these players. So I had to get rid of my beloved Kante, Varane, all these players. And then now he's down to like 750, so I lost 250k really. If I'd have just waited like over the weekend, he would have been 250k cheaper. So that's pretty disappointing. I started the weekend league in my normal 4-1-2-1-2, and I was getting smashed. And I think it's Lee who mentioned changing to 3-5-2, so I looked online for some custom tactics for that and actually changed, slowed my game down, and just loved playing. It was so much more fun, being more patient with my build-up. But the layout of that seems so attacking and so defending. I used to use that in like FIFA 13 or FIFA 14. So, I can't believe it's viable again. I really like that formation, only having 3 at the back. I've actually changed my team around from what I was using, player-wise. I was starting as a 5 in the back and using a left back, Sincraven. But then I got enough coins to get Pope again, so I've brought Pope back into the team, and another player which you'll see later on to replace Sincraven. And Boateng's back on the bench. I do like Boateng, but Neuer just isn't worth the sacrifice, although he was better this weekend. So I don't know whether they've done something to him, but he wasn't as bad, but he's still not as good as Pope. So yeah, here are some of the highlights from a weekend league with Ronaldo. He is pretty good. I like him, but he's not perfect, let me say that. I find sometimes he can be, even with, I think I've got a Hunter on him, he can be a bit slow to get started running. He's got like his own running style, I feel, and I don't know, he just sometimes doesn't work, but his positioning is phenomenal. Obviously his finishing's great. I don't think he's missed anything this whole weekend. He's getting a lot of assists as well, which is good. You know, because he's contributing that way as well, because if someone's trying to mark him, Dybala has actually been really good. I didn't enjoy him when I was bringing him on as a sub, but when I bring him on as a sub, it's probably pretty high pressure and an intense game, and he wasn't scoring. But now in this new formation, we're getting a lot more. He's getting a lot more of the ball, and there's a lot more space, and he's scoring. You know, he's finished. Look at this finish from Kaka. Kaka's finishing is crazy. I don't know why all these highlights are in here. I thought I'd need. Oh, is that Ronaldo? That is Ronaldo. His physicality is pretty good. I'm gonna go through his stats. So pace, out of 10, I'd probably give him. It sounds pretty harsh, but an 8. I don't feel like he just storms past people like some of the other players, which is a shame, because I don't know, in his prime obviously he probably would have, but I guess it's pretty accurate for now. So yeah, I can't really complain, but he just feels a bit sluggish sometimes. He does, you know, get away. Because of his physicality, he can keep the ball, but I don't think he ever just storms past the players. Here's Dybala. I mean, that's pretty poor from Pope, to be fair. I hope my Pope doesn't do that this weekend. Here's a pretty easy finish. Smashes it in. The lag has been so bad this weekend as well. I mean, they've added a button so that you can tell them how bad the lag is, and for me it's pretty much every game. There's like bits where I was playing, like normally it's just weekend league as well that you get the because the servers are busy. But even throughout the week, this week I've been getting pretty bad lag, which is just diabolical. You shouldn't really be getting that during the week. So this weekend's probably going to be horrible again. But yeah, we'll see. Here's Ronaldo getting an assist again. Dybala with a cheeky dink. But yeah, I've really enjoyed this formation. For shooting, it's 10 out of 10. I think he's finishing. Like I said, I don't think he misses. Look at that. That is disgusting. There's not many players in the game that will put that there. It's close to his hand, but damn, that's right in the top corner. Next stat I'm going to go through is dribbling, because finishing was too easy. I mean, he just finishes everything. I haven't tried so many long shots to be honest, but I don't tend to. Sometimes I do with Kaka if he's on the edge of the box. But that's the only thing that I haven't really tried. Finessing, perfect. Chip shots, left foot, right foot, it's going in, so it doesn't really matter. Look at this. Left foot, easy finish. Dribbling, I'm going to say 9 out of 10. I think his dribbling's really good. He holds the ball really well. It always seems quite close to his feet, and because again of his physicality, that helps you keep the ball. Look at Dybala here, his dribbling's pretty awesome to be fair. I've actually really enjoyed using him this weekend, and because I'll show you later the team, the new player that I've got, I'm hoping it will be pretty successful weekend league. I want to get those 16 wins just because you get the extra player from the player picks. Well, the extra 2 players, because you get 1 for 10 wins I think, and then you get 1 for 16. I'm not doing much this weekend because I'm still feeling ill, so I'm just going to chill. Look at this finesse. Yeah, Dybala's really good. Kaka's been amazing as well. He's still phenomenal. So yeah, dribbling, I'd give him 8 out of 10. For Ronaldo, I think he's really good. Defending, obviously it's not relevant, but you know, if you look at that finish though, Jesus Christ, you can't really stop that. The power you can put behind it. Again, look, the more I look at these, the better I think he actually plays. I think I just need to get him into the right position. Well, I don't need to, he gets himself in such good positions a lot of the time. I think that's the new Joe Hart, and just got wrecked there by Ronaldo. Yeah, so defending isn't really nice again. Look, he just walks into that position, look, no one near him. Bam. Clinical. So yeah, defending's not really important. Physicality, I've got to say, for a striker, I'd say 10 out of 10. Because it's a good balance. You know, he seems to hold the ball. Actually, 9 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Sometimes he does get pushed off by the bigger defenders. But it's not that common. He can usually hold his own against most of the centre-backs, which just gives him more options in the box, you know. I would like L2 sometimes just to keep the ball, and it just helps you out when you're going forward. He's not as like nimble as Dybala, so he doesn't, like I said, the acceleration is a bit of a problem, but he seems to be in the right position, which, you know, is important. Look at this, everything he makes it look casual. Look at this finish. Keeps running on his own. Just clinical every time. Nick Pope just having a nightmare with him this weekend. Passing, I think that's good. Passing, he's getting a lot of assists. His passing is pretty flawless for a striker. Their passing's never as good, but his is, you know, he gets a lot of assists, he helps the team, so I'd say 9 out of 10. Yeah, unselfish. Get it to Kaka, finish. To be honest, I don't know why I didn't shoot there. I think it's because I knew he was going to dive in. It's good play by me, I'll give myself some credit there. To see that pass. Overall, I'd give him a 9 out of 10. I think he's pretty complete. I don't know whether I've played with Mbappe more. I think he's not as quick as Mbappe. I don't know whether to at some point try and get Mbappe. We'll see. I've heard people say that Ronaldo's better. I'm not sure. I've only ever used Mbappe as the loan in friendlies and as in the draft, so I'm not sure, but I feel like Ronaldo's finishing's better. His dribbling's probably not as good, his pace isn't as good, his passing's better. Difficult decisions. I quite like Ronaldo so far though, and he fits into my team well. And the new team that I've just built, well, the player that I've added, a couple of players that I've added, and the way I've changed it around, I think is going to play really well this weekend. And I've been playing 3-5-2 in the friendlies to get Fofana, so hopefully we'll have a good weekend. As long as the internet's not terrible, which it has been. I don't think it's my internet. The other day it was saying I had 280 ping or something, and then I went on to Fortnite and it was like 19, so the ping is there as you look at this, collects it, finishes. So yeah, the issue's definitely the FIFA servers. It's nothing to do with me, but there's not much I can do about that. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Where did you all finish this weekend? Did you do well, worse? I feel like I don't know, I started really poorly. I think I got like a few wins, and then I went on like a 6 or 7 game losing streak, and then I won when I changed formation. I won, I think it was like 7 or 8 in a row. I just smashed through everybody. And then it went back to kind of normal because the games were getting hard because my elo got better, but those first few games the team just wasn't playing very well. I didn't seem to have enough players, but now going forward I'll have the left mid, right mid, 2 strikers and a cam, and then I have Bruno Fernandes who's playing as a box-to-box coming in, look, like here, scoring. So yeah, then it doesn't really, it just overloads them, and then when we go back, we've got 3 fastish defenders. I don't play too deep, I think I play like 3 depth. So my players do need to run to get back, my centre backs, but then you just have the full balance of the team that because I've got 1 holding mid, so that makes 4 players, and then the other 2, I've got them on drop back, the left back, the left mid and right mid on drop back, so they come back as well. So here's the team. So let's go first through this. Kyle Walker, he's just a sub normally. Franco, he is a good player. I use him as cam. I put him as striker sometimes as sub, but I've taken him off now. 153 games, 72 goals, 85 assists. From cam it's not bad. It's not great though. So yeah, he's okay. He's quite nimble on the ball, which I like. He doesn't have the physicality, which, some other better players have got. Bernardo Silva, got him as you saw the other week. Haven't really used him, 7 games, 1 goal, really nothing special. Luis Suarez I used as a sub for a few games. 17 games, 4 goals, 1 assist. Like I said, he's never started, so his finishing seemed good. I would bring him on as a cam. So he's not bad at all, but definitely not. He's not worthy of like my my team, and I would see myself putting him in as an SBC. Etal, that just comes on as a sub, and he's pretty good actually. So he's on. Let's have a look. Okay, so he's on 93 games, all as a sub, 7 goals, 9 assists. Sometimes I play him like I hold it as a right box-to-box mid when I'm just securing the game. So he's probably a bit more attacking, but his pace is phenomenal. So if I ever go for Liga, then he'll definitely be in that team. Mendy, 57 games, 0 goals, 0 assists. I like him. He's a solid defender, but he's got nothing going forward as an attacker for me. So he wouldn't make my team now. So this Baudu, I backed him and he's tradable, look. So I haven't used him yet, but I think he's going to be, I might keep him and see if he's good as a sub, because sometimes you just need a striker to come on and finish. Him and Ian Wright might do that now. I was using Zola, but I think this guy, from what I've heard, is going to be so much better. 95 pace, 87 shooting, 74 passing, 86 dribbling. How can he not be amazing? So I'm excited to try him out this weekend. Ian Wright, the main man, who got us to where we are. 260 games, 200 goals, 164 assists. I can't complain with that. The ratio of what he's done there. It's pretty phenomenal, to be honest, that he's, considering how bad I am at the game. I think Ronaldo will do better. He's already doing better, as you'll see in a minute, but I gotta give credit to Ian, right? I backed him and I thought he was going to be terrible, and he helped me score so many goals, so his finishing's phenomenal. Dembele, I've always loved Dembele, especially I like having a left-footed midfielder on the left. He's pretty good defensively, he's got 1 goal, 1 assist. He's okay, I like having a good defensive midfielder. He feels really agile on the ball, and when he's jockeying, so I really like that. He's a lot like Kante in that sense. More so than Tonali, who I think's up next. Yeah, he's a bit clunky, but he's pretty good defensively. Boateng, I like this card because he always stands near post for corners and gets goals. I know he's only got 7, but at 127 games, he's had more chances than that as well, so he's got that physicality, which now I don't have. Right now I've got Ronaldo, but he doesn't seem to stand. I don't know how to adjust where my players are positioned in the box, so if anyone knows, that would be super helpful. 6'4" as well. Pope, I've just got him back in the team, haven't played any games with him, but we all know about him. He's broken, he's a lifesaver, which he's just really good. He's 6'7", so I think that's where he gets his stats from. Then we've got Joe Gomez, no goals, no assists, pretty solid player. He's fast as well. I don't think his physicality is as good as it could be. I've got a shadow on him just because of where I'm playing him now. And just because you need to max out pace on everyone, which is a bit of a shame, but yeah, he's pretty good. I'd like to upgrade him at some point, which is why I'd really like. So Fofana, we've got him. I'm still working on him through this week. I need to do 6 more games, I think, and yeah, so I'll probably try and just like score. I only need to score in each game with a French player, so I might just score and put my controller down, and then hopefully have him done for this evening when I start playing Foot Champs. He's okay so far. I think he definitely needs an 86 version to even be usable, but I'm hoping he'll just be quick enough to, with the shadow on him, to catch defenders this weekend. So yeah, but I've put him on the right hand side with Trent, so that Trent is just phenomenal at going forward and getting back, so hopefully he'll be okay. So yeah, we'll see how he goes. 6'3", another big guy at the back. Virgil, he's got 3 goals, 2 assists, 5 yellow cards. He's a good player. He's in seems to read the game really well. I know his pace isn't great, which is what's like kind of tempting with Puyol, because Puyol's about the same pace, but what puts me off is Puyol's agility. He looks like he would be like a tanker to try and turn him round. So Van Dijk's really good at reading, and he like gets a foot in a lot. And yeah, he's a good player. I'm glad I backed him early. He's helped me a lot. Now we move into more exciting territory slightly with Curtis Jones. 110 games, 9 goals, 9 assists. To be honest, now he plays a holding midfielder. Before he was a bit more attacking, but as you can see, he doesn't really get the goals and things that he needs. But he's not bad at all. Considering, I'm used to using Kante in that holding mid position, he's really not that bad. But his physicality is quite good. He wins a lot of the balls and he can keep up with the player, so I've got no complaints, but Ballack would look a lot better there. So next we are going to go over to Trent. So Trent is 159 games, 5 goals, 21 assists. He's only been playing at right back until recently. So those goals and assists are from right back. But yeah, I'm excited to see how he does on 7cam over there. He's got all the stats that should keep him fine. I've got a finisher on him so that if he does get into that position, we should be fine. I really like this card now, and I think now I've got him at right mid, he'll be a lot more exciting to use, because obviously having a team of the year and using them at right back isn't great, but now he's so well rounded. He should just be phenomenal going forward now. Then where do we go? So Bruno, 328 games, 89 goals. He does take penalties for me as well, so a lot of those will be penalties. 59 assists. He's pretty good. Now he's running like a box to box, and I feel like he provides just enough in both. I wouldn't mind upgrading him, but I would really like a good centre back or a good centre mid, like box to box, which is why I'm thinking Ballack, but he is really expensive. So yeah, he's a good player, and he comes storming in sometimes out of nowhere, and then you can just see him running in, and you're like, give it to him and just smash it, and it goes in. I think there's a clip in there earlier of him doing that. Who have we got next? Okay, I think we're going to go to Pereira. Okay, so this card looks really good, which is why I got him. I'm hoping he's got 2 games. The team needs 2 goals in 2 games, so I'm hoping they should be able to do that. They're playing one team below them and one team above them. But look at this, 90 pace, 84 shooting, 88 passing, 92 dribbling, so he's going to feel so good. I literally haven't played a game with him, so I don't know how he feels yet, but I imagine he's going to feel really good on the ball. 80 physical, 71 defending. For the position I'm going to play him, he's going to be phenomenal. I can't see him being a bad card, so I'm really excited to use him this weekend. And him and Trent just running up and down those wings is going to cause problems, because you can go inside with Kaka, outside with these guys. It's going to cause people problems, so I'm really excited to use him. And next we're moving into the big boys. Here we go, Kaka. 163 games, 113 goals, 123 assists. So he's almost at a goal per game contribution from Cam, which I think is pretty good, considering I sub him off sometimes as well, just because if he's tired later in the game when I used to play pressing. So I think he's pretty amazing. I'm still really enjoying this card, and he'll probably be end game for me, so we'll see how that goes. And now we have the final 2. Dobala, let's start there. So 94 games, 48 goals, 36 assists. That's a bit unfair because I was bringing him on for a like I said, it's really good. I like having a left-footed striker on the left. So yeah, I've really enjoyed using him the last few games, and I think that goal to game ratio after this weekend will get a lot closer because he has been scoring so many goals this weekend. So let's see how he does, because before that I think he was probably on something like 30 games and 1 or 2 goals because he was just as a sub in the last 10 minutes or something. We'll see how he goes from there. And then here we are with the main man, Cristiano Ronaldo. So 32 games, which is pretty much weekend league. I think I played 3 division games and I didn't finish my, I think I had 1 game left in FUT Champs. So he's got 32 games, 39 goals. So he's already outscoring in weekend league only his goal to game ratio, which is good for me. 27 assists, so he's nearly matched his assists as well. So I can't say anything bad about him. I think he's a really great player, and hopefully he's going to score us a lot of goals this weekend. So yeah. Oh, I don't know what that was. So yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Nearly at 600. I want to get to 1,000 within the next 2 months. So that's my target. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you for the next video shortly.